gratitude, and mystical moments. And let me start with sort of gratitude. And oftentimes we forget to be grateful for what we have here in our lives, and particularly here at Homeboy Industries. And really for us who have been here more than a few months and been here a few years, sometimes we take for granted a lot that happens here at Homeboy Industries. It's not just for the trainee staff, it's also for the staff as well. And I guess what I want to talk about, over the last couple of months, I've been forcing myself to kind of pay attention to the smaller moments and make sure we stay grateful to what happens here and make sure we know what's special about Homeboy Industries. You know, and Father Greg speaks often about kinship that abounds here. And to me, that kinship is pretty special. I think we even can feel it in the room this morning of how this morning meeting has gone. You know, it's sort of we celebrate, we enjoy ourselves, we think about the sorrow that we've experienced with the folks who have been with us no longer. And it's those interactions that make the kinship work here at Homeboy Industries. And I love it when new folks come into Homeboy Industries and part of the program, and I try to pay attention to what they talk about as their time goes on. You know, once people go out through those doors for the first time, they don't know what to expect. They're told here at Homeboy Industries we help transform lives and help each of you kind of work through your pain, work through your challenges, and move life forward. But we're told there's a special kinship here, but no one's ever told exactly what that kinship is. Right? And to me, that makes that kinship is the small interactions that happen every day. It's the applause, it's the hugs, it's the smiles, it's the selflessness of giving one's food to each other. It's supporting each other through trials and tribulations along the way. And those are all easy words that a lot of the outside society uses as well, but what's interesting is here it's so pure of heart and it's so special. And, you know, and all those small interactions accumulate with each one of us and along the way. And so what's interesting is listening to the stories and listening to the folks who sort of finally decide to change their life and transform themselves. It's always some small interaction that made the difference. And whereas it may be a whole bunch of interactions along the way, but it's that last hug or that last welcoming or the last thanking of somebody, or last sharing of an experience that really does make a difference in these small interactions. And so I ask each of you to think about what are the small interactions you've experienced over the last couple weeks, couple months. Which ones of those sort of made the difference in your life to where you want to be? And then just play that forward. Make sure you do that for each other. And you keep what's special here going. You know, in my role here, I get to meet a lot of outside folks, a lot of donors, a lot of elected officials, a lot of business folks. I get to talk about Homeboy Industries quite a bit. And in the shorthand way, people always say to us that Homeboy Industries, you transform lives, right? But really, here at Homeboy Industries, we know more than that. It's that we provide an environment where lives can be transformed. And when I hear all our folks go out and speak on behalf of Homeboy, what's so typical is unusual is that no one of our folks ever go out and takes credit for what happens here. You know, many other organizations have leaders who talk about what they've done and how they've built and how they're changing lives and how they're making a difference with people. But when our folks go out and talk, we know that what makes the difference in what happens here is the community in total. It's not just one person, but it's all this kinship that happens as a community. And it really is so it's being humble about what happens here and recognizing that transformation. Well, if someone transforms, that's very difficult. And it's that strength that we've all witnessed, that we stand in awe of, and we all want to be a part of. And that's what keeps this community together as well. So let's go back for the moments for a second. I still see moments, I still experience moments here for myself that I don't think, I witness something, I say to myself, wow, I have done that? And oftentimes, I don't think so. So I'm still learning about how to actually be more in kinship, how to actually share more with others, how to actually move it along. So if you're sitting there thinking that you're not as good as your neighbor because you're not always as as generous and as kind. One is you are doing that, and two is it's okay because there's other people out there doing it for you. And so just keep striving for it and keep helping others that helps yourself. And so it's these moments that, to me, they're really quite mystical, these small interactions. And putting in the eyes of our own spirituality, these mystical moments are ones that sort of closes the gaps between us as humans and as people, and drives us together as family. And it's these mystical moments that really bring us with wholeness with God's good grace. That's the message.